The Genesis G90 is going to compete at the pinnacle of the premium luxury segment, and it really combines an unprecedented array of technologies and features and, of course, excellent design. So when we talk about athletic elegance and we look at the front of the G90, what you see is really a bold and distinctive character. And that's crowned by our all-new Genesis winged badge. So when we talk about human-focused innovation, it really is represented clearly in the interior design of the Genesis G90. You can see a strong, striking horizontal layout finished with the utmost of craftsmanship and premium materials. And at the heart of human-focused innovation is our philosophy of uncompromised safety. So every Genesis G90 comes equipped with our standard Genesis Smart Sense active and passive safety features. So here you have it, a quick preview of our all-new Genesis G90 sedan.
And in our industry, there is no greater challenge than the luxury market. We first dipped our toe in luxury waters about 7 years ago with the launch of our first generation Hyundai Genesis sedan, a truly stunning first effort. Genesis collected several of the industry's most coveted accolades, including the North American 2009 Car of the Year Award. Then in 2010, we followed that up with the Hyundai Equus, a world-class flagship sedan, launched with a suite of innovative amenities that delivered on a newly emerging definition of what luxury is, the luxury of time and convenience. So next, in 2014, we broke through to the next level with our second generation Genesis, a car that surpassed its award-winning predecessor in every possible way to compete head-to-head with the very best the luxury industry has to offer. Today, we're taking the next giant step forward, consolidating these incredible individual models under the umbrella of an entirely new luxury brand. It's now my honor to introduce the two individuals who are most responsible for this bold initiative. First, in the audience, is Dr. W.C. Wang, our Vice Chairman of Research and Development. Doctor? And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to this stage the Vice Chairman of Hyundai Motor Company, Mr. E.S. Chung.
Thank you, Dave, and thank you for all for being here. 5 years ago, I came to Detroit to announce our modern premium brand direction. I'm happy to be back to announce another important milestone for Hyundai Motor. Today, we are introducing something entirely new to the industry and the world, a luxury brand born from the unique culture of Hyundai Motor Company. The name, Genesis, expresses a new beginning, but the DNA of Genesis is deeply rooted in our history and culture. For half a century, we have been challenging ourselves to constantly to better for our customers. Our global customers have made us who we are today, one of the leading automakers in the world. Human-centered luxury is the essence of Genesis brand. With Genesis, we will strive to meet the desire of new generation of luxury customers. These new luxury customers value reasonable consumption based on their unique experiences over mere status. Genesis will provide exclusive design and performance while satisfying this unique value of our customers. With Genesis, we are applying ourselves to entirely new objective to set the benchmark for luxury. Genesis will uphold this new luxury standard with the 4 pillars. The first is aesthetic elegance. The emotional connection between man and machine begins with design, so we have built a new design group dedicated to Genesis. The second pillar is refined performances. This means achieving aesthetic performance and outstanding ride comfort without compromising either one. It also means providing maximum safety for passengers with minimum intrusion on driving dynamics. This pillar will assure our customers of a world-class product. But that is simply the price of entry. It is the customer experience that will differentiate Genesis. And it will be built on the final two pillars. Human-focused innovation will guide over all product development. Finally, Genesis will be distinguished by a stress-free customer experience. Each of these pillars will be developed under the guidance of the Senior Vice President of Genesis, Manfred Fitzgerald. Mr. Fitzgerald brings sterling credential to this task. And it is my pleasure to introduce him to you in the audience today. Mr. Fitzgerald. What we are unveiling today is an uncompromising commitment to luxury, one that we are pursuing with dedicated resources, dedicated talent, and a family of Genesis exclusive platforms, powertrains, and technologies. This effort will lead to a portfolio of 6 all-new Genesis models by 2020. So now, I invite you to hear from the leadership team committed to this effort globally and here in the US. Let's begin with the President and Chief Design Officer of Hyundai Motor Group, Peter Schreier. Peter, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chan. For a designer, this is a dream assignment. With Genesis, we have the rare opportunity to reimagine our new vision of a luxury brand. And to bring the spirit alive, we have assembled a dream team of designers solely dedicated to Genesis. The new Genesis Design Group is a select group focused 100% on Genesis. And I'm delighted to tell you they will be led by a chief designer with amazing luxury experience. And he's here with us today, and I've known him for a long time, and I'm very happy that I work together with him. Now it's Luc Donkerwolke. Welcome, Luc. And today we will introduce to you our new Genesis flagship, G90. But first, I want to focus your attention on the dedicated design identity that all Genesis models will share. We call it athletic elegance. Imagine that one moment when an archer draws his bow and focuses his mind on the target. In that moment, we sense the perfect balance of power, poise, potential. And this is the moment we are striving for. For our inspiration, we applied these ideas to a concept vehicle we call the Vision G Coupe, already presented on the concept lawn in Pebble Beach last August, and making its North American debut, auto show debut here today, and is standing over there. In the Vision G, you see all the elements that will distinguish Genesis production models, also brought into our Genesis G90. Athletic elegance is our new take on exciting, prestigious vehicle architecture. We are designing each model around a dedicated front-engine, rear-wheel drive platform. This is the technical foundation to be able to design cars with perfect proportions to represent a luxury brand. With a long dash-to-axle length, short overhangs, and a confident stance. Through this, we create very disciplined body surfacing, suggesting kinetic potential, agility, and precise control, the Archer moment. and as Genesis brand signature of confidence, the crest grille, with the newly refined winged emblem on top. These are the principles of athletic elegance that will guide us in the creation and evolution of the entire Genesis product portfolio to come. Today, we are proud to show you the first example. And ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce the new Genesis G90.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the all-new Genesis G90. This is athletic elegance come to life, applied in this case to our luxury flagship. Our G90 marks the arrival of a powerful new luxury competitor. And personally, I cannot wait to see it driving on the street because this is the most rewarding moment for us designers. But now, let's hear about the refined performance that will set Genesis apart. And it is my pleasure to introduce our head of vehicle test and high-performance vehicle development, Mr. Albert Biermann.
Danke, Peter. The G90 marks my beginning with the brand, and I'm very proud of the results achieved by our engineering team. Much like the Genesis Design Group, which Peter mentioned, we are also establishing an entire organization in engineering devoted to developing Genesis vehicles and the refinement of their driving performance. Vehicle development is a very complex process because no engineering decision exists in isolation. One thing tends to affect everything. So our engineers work in close collaboration to establish a distinct dynamic character that is genuinely and clearly our own. Every vehicle starts with the platform, the foundation on which all dynamic attributes are based. The G90 is built on a dedicated, rock-solid front-engine rear-wheel drive platform. This is a key element for our new luxury sedan. We next add another crucial component in the driving experience, an adaptive multi-link suspension system. With the extensive use of lightweight aluminum, we reduce unsprung mass for excellent ride comfort. Precisely controlled elastokinematics provide an ideal balance of driving precision and cabin isolation. With our smart control logic, Genesis drivers can experience our human-focused adaptive technology without the frustration of complexity overkill. So, all the pieces are in place for a world-class product, but that is not enough. It's the tuning of these components that brings the soul of the vehicle to life. Like the individual musicians in a symphony, we make them play together to create harmony. As Vice Chairman Chang mentioned, one of the key pillars of the Genesis brand is human-focused innovation. And humans are very sensory beings. Our target customers live in different countries with different tastes and varied traffic conditions. So, in keeping with our philosophy of human-focused innovation, we have carefully calibrated the G90 to suit the desires for every market. Our Korean customers will enjoy a very smooth driving experience that suits Korean speed bumps and the challenging city roads of Seoul. For our US customers, we have fine-tuned the G90 with a stronger focus on more enjoyable highway driving. And our Chinese customers will also enjoy chassis and powertrain development tuned to their local roadways. In every case, the brand pillar of refined performance is our guide. Comfort and athletic performance are in perfect balance for each market's roadways and driving conditions. Ultimately, with Genesis, each vehicle will bring a distinct driving personality to the luxury market, in tune with its role in the lineup and its design. For example, as you see, the G90 flagship presents a supremely poised, capable, and confident personality. Its driving performance matches this personality. With the G80 executive sedan, which is displayed here today, the emphasis shifts slightly to quicken the reflexes of the vehicle, to heighten the sense of connectedness between the driver and the road. And the upcoming G70 sports sedan will go one step further to provide a greater sense of precision and feedback to the driver. And you will see similar family traits and engaging individual personalities in our Genesis crossovers. So, this is the mission of our Genesis engineering team, to define and create the soul and dynamic personality of the world's next great luxury brand. I've also been given the opportunity to lead the development of our N performance models. It is far too early to reveal any details, but I can tell you, we are going to have some very exciting developments to share with you in the future. Now, let's hear about another pillar of the brand, the stress-free customer experience. To discuss this, once again, welcome Dave Zakowski.
I think the message from Albert and Peter comes through really loud and really clear. We've got the product waterfront completely covered. We are 100% invested. We believe a critical distinction for a true luxury brand is a commitment to dedicated platforms and powertrains. Others in these segments have opted for platform sharing efficiency with decidedly mixed results. We will simply not make that compromise for the Genesis brand. We hope that you can sense that our intent is to take on the very best luxury brands in the world and to beat them with even better product, period. You'll find many proof points of that as you inspect the new G90 and pore over our digital media kit, like the segment's quietest cabin. and greater bending rigidity than Mercedes-Benz S-Class. But let me cut to the chase and share our ultimate ambition, and that's to make the purchase of a G90 the most stress-free decision in the entire flagship class. For example, why does a flagship vehicle have to include so many costly options? In the G90, we've eliminated that stress and complexity by offering it in just two very well-appointed packages. The first option is our 3.3-liter V6 twin turbo. It's our first turbo V6, featuring twin turbochargers, direct injection, and a host of highly efficient advances. And it generates 365 horsepower and 376 pounds of torque available from 1,300 RPM all the way up to 4,500 RPM. The other package we'll offer includes our award-winning 5-liter direct-injected TAO V8 engine, retuned to deliver even better responsiveness and efficiency. The V8 model also adds some additional rear passenger amenities such as power adjustable seats. Both models come complete with our full range of world-class comfort, entertainment, and technology conveniences. The full suite of Genesis SmartSense safety advances is also available on every model. There's only one other choice to be made, and that's one that should be very, very well received in the snow belt. And that's our H-Track all-wheel drive system, which will be offered in both the V6 and the V8 powered models. The G90 also provides the luxury of time by bringing the retail experience directly to you at work or at home. This includes the continuation of your time, your place demonstration drives, and at your service concierge and valet pickup services. Complimentary maintenance is also included with G90 as part of that stress-free ownership experience. This spring at the New York Auto Show, we'll be sharing yet another dramatic Genesis concept with you. And we'll also be providing additional details on what the structure of our Genesis organization will look like in the United States with this brand expansion of offerings.